Assalamualaikum, my dear students. Hope you are doing very well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Khaleda, Akter, Assistant Teacher of Social Science, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Today I am going to take a Bangladesh and Global Studies class for the students of class 9. So dear students, this is your lecture number 30 and we are doing today's chapter 6. So let's start the class. So dear students, today we are doing chapter 6, the state, citizenship and law. We have done our reading turn in our previous classes and now we will do a CQ from your chapter. So this is CQ number 2. At first we will go through the stem and then we will try to discuss the possible answers of the questions. The first CQ, in CQ2 the stem is Jamila Begum went to Qazi office to get the copy of Kabir Nama, that means marriage certificate, to obtain information provided during her marriage. That means the information which was provided in during her marriage, she went to Qazi office to get the copy of the Kabir Nama so that she can get the information about that. Now Qazi Sahib harassed her in various ways instead of cooperating her. Where the Qazi Sahib used to cooperate her, where that time Qazi Sahib refused to help her in many ways. So she appealed to the concerned authority as she did not get the information in the stipulated time. She did not get the information in the stipulated time and that's why she appealed to the concerned authority so that the concerned authority can take the proper steps to get her informed. Finally, she was successful in getting the relevant information. And then finally, after the trial of heart and soul, she became successful in getting the relevant information. So dear students, this is all about the stem and now we will go to the question section. At first, as we know from the stem we don't get question A and B. We have to go through the text to make the answers of the questions. And now the first question is, what are the sources of income of a state? A state has income, but what are the sources? Income, tax and revenue. So the sources are income, tax and revenue are the sources of income of a state provided by its citizens and institutions. A country is getting income, tax and revenue, but who is providing these? So the citizens and the institutions are providing this, and this is the sources of income of a state. And number B, why does the state give much importance to flourish education? Explain. We have to explain what is the reason behind the importance to flourish education in a state. The answer is, the educated citizens are the most valuable resources of the state. The educated persons are aware of the citizens' rights, duties and responsibilities and are encouraged to be patriotic. Within the education, we try to make our students aware of their citizens' rights, duties and responsibilities, and we encourage them to be patriotic. So if the teachers doing this, so the students, that means the citizens, become aware and they used to maintain their duties and responsibilities. So that's why education is very important, and that's why the state gives much importance to the development of education and conveys the facilities to the education to its citizens' doorstep. That means the government is, or the state is providing education facilities to the doorstep of the citizens. So this is the answer of the second question. You can make better answer if you have the interest in that. And number C, explain which law helps Jamila Begum to get the information. As we know, Jamila Begum has appealed to the concerned authority to get the information, and we need to know what is the law, which law helps Jamila Begum by which she got the information. Answer. Jamila Begum got assistance from the information or from the laws of information. That means information, there is a law of information and she got the assistance from that. Now we will go to the text. In your text you will get this portion. We have added this in your answer. The Constitution of Bangladesh under section 39 has recognized the freedom of thought and conscience and of speech as one of the fundamental rights of citizens, and the right of having information is the integral part of it. So in which section? This is under section number 39. In section number 39, Bangladesh government has, or the Bangladesh Constitution has recognized the freedom of thought and conscience and of speech as one of the fundamental rights of the citizen, and the rights of having information is the integral part of it. The Bangladesh government enacted the Right to Information Act on 5 April 2009. So when did the government enacted the right? It was on 5 April 2009. This law is promulgated to ensure the right of the people to get information. So this law is doing very lot to ensure the right to the people to get information, so that people can be informed whatever the thing is, she or he has the right to get the information. After being harassed, Jamila Begum appealed to the concerned authority as she did not get the information within the stipulated time, and then she got the assistance from the loss of information. So this is the final answer, that she got the assistance from the loss of information. And now number 4, that means D. The success of Jamila Begum is encouraging for good governance. The question is, keep in mind, dear students, the success of Jamila Begum is encouraging for good governance. We have to explain that. Do we agree with that or not? We have to explain according to the logic of our answer. Our answer will be yes. Yes, the success of Jamila Begum is encouraging for good governance. Obviously, if we if we fight for anything and if we become successful, which is right for us, which is the right of us, that is very encouraging for the good governance. Within this, a country can be under the good governance. Okay, so that's why this is yes. And then the necessity of law is very important for good governance. If law and order prevail in a state, every citizen can enjoy the freedom and benefits provided by the government. Dear students, if law and order prevail in a state, then every citizen can enjoy the freedom, the benefits, the facilities, all of the things which is provided by the government. Then we have known from the stem that Jamila Begum went to Qazi office. As we know, we have known from the stem, Jamila Begum went to Qazi office for her marriage certificate, but Qazi Sahib refused her to give it. Refused her to give it. Rather, he did not cooperate with Jamila Begum. At last, she informed the authority concerned of it. That means the authority, that means related office, related people, they are the authority. After trying hard and soul, she got her certificate. And after trying, and that means after fighting, she got her certificate. For this incident, people can be inspired, because if we don't see an example, we cannot have our belief. We don't believe that good governance can be ensured, or people can get the things which they are claiming for. So that's why we need to have some experience, or we need to see some example which can be inspired the people. So this is an example of inspiration from this incident. People can be inspired, and thus good governance can be ensured. So dear students, from this question you will get SW. This is your SW CQ2C question. That means the question explain which law helps Jamila Begum to get the information. You will have to submit this question's answer as a SW. This is your SW number 12. Okay, so this is your SW number 12. So my dear students, hope you have understood today's topic. If you don't understand anything, if you have any confusion, you can contact with your teacher. All of the teachers, that means we are providing you our phone numbers, and you can contact with us in our live classes also. If you have any confusion, you can contact with us, and if you can make the better answer about this question, this will be appreciated. No problem, we will be very happy. And see you to the next class. Keep practicing at home. Assalamu alaikum. Allah Hafiz.